Hello friends, welcome back to Aaron's Anxiety. I am your host Aaron, your personal guide through anxiety. Before we get started, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already. If you've already been watching, if you've watched 3 or more of my videos and you have yet to subscribe, what are you doing with your life? Subscribe if you want. Also, if you feel that these videos could be beneficial to someone, please share them around. And also, if you haven't already and you're interested in a little bit more support, if you're going through some anxiety problems, please visit us on Facebook at the Aaron's Anxiety Family page. A great group of folks there, a lot of people to help out, a lot of encouragement, things like that. So, an update for me today. Excuse me. So a while ago, I switched my Lexapro. For those of you that don't know, I've been on Lexapro for a little over a year now, like a year and like 3 months maybe. And everything has been great. Lexapro is a fantastic drug. It works really well for me, and it works all the time. That's the best way to put that. Like, it works all the time. Once it's in your system, takes a few weeks, usually 3 to 4 weeks, for it to start getting into your system. It could take a little longer. Just be patient if it's not yet. But once it's in your system, life gets so much better. Lexapro has been a godsend to me. So that being said, for those of you who follow me, you will know that I've always taken 10 milligrams Lexapro. I've actually dropped that down to 5 milligrams, and I've been doing 5 milligrams for I think like a month now, a little over a month. And here's my update on this. First 3 weeks, kind of the same as how long it takes for the Lexapro to get into your system. First 3 weeks were almost identical to being the same as like the 10 milligrams that I was at. After that, so the last week or so, I noticed that my anxiety has elevated a little bit, and I think it's a partial thing. I think that part of it is because the lower amount, obviously, of the serotonin, but also I've also been eating horribly. I've been eating a very high caffeine, high sugars, high fat diet. It's not conducive to bringing your anxiety down at all. It actually makes things a lot worse. So it started getting worse and worse. My anxiety wasn't back to where it was originally by any means, but I was starting to feel just those internal feelings that you feel when you're having anxiety that you forget about after you've been away from it for a while. I've had a couple of those feelings, that kind of fuzzy feeling on the inside, that kind of almost nervous feeling. I have been kind of checking my mental state a little bit more, if that makes sense. Kind of, how am I feeling? How am I feeling? How am I feeling? Throughout the day. Whereas, on the 10 milligrams of Lexapro, I didn't have that at all. Life was literally completely back to normal. So I'm telling you this because it's not a bad thing right now. As of right now, it's definitely tolerable. It's way better than it was back when I had the problems. And honestly, I'm coming at it from a third-party perspective now, so now I'm more informed about the situation, which makes it a heck of a lot less scary. So now when I'm having these problems, if I have some problems, I can look at them rationally and make positive decisions. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit lightheaded right now. Let me breathe a little bit. Let me try this. Let me try that. It's like an opportunity to, hey, let's see what works and what doesn't work. But yeah, let me just re-clarify. It's definitely not a bad thing. Like, at 5 milligrams I'm still holding on to 5 milligrams. If I'm switching my diet over, okay, because I think that has a lot to do with it. So I'm dropping the sugars, and I'm doing less of the caffeine, no more caffeine, and we're going to see how my 5 milligrams of Lexapro levels out throughout my day. And it should be good. I'm at this point guessing that it's going to be great. It's going to go back to being fine. 5 milligrams has been fine for me. But if not, I'm going to bump back up to 10. So I'm going to give it a little bit more time. Let us see how it does. And then if I do bump up to 10, obviously I will let you guys know. So, lastly, if you guys haven't already, please feel free to tell me your story, what's going on, how things have been going for you. I, like many people with anxiety, I've kind of gotten through the worst thicket of it. I've gotten through all the scary parts, and I found a safe space in my head. And so sometimes all we need is someone to reframe situations and to make that situation feel a lot better. So, and if I can help that, I will. So don't hesitate to ask me if you guys do have a question or a concern or something like that. Alrighty. And other than that, I will keep you guys updated. So until next time, I'm Aaron. You're awesome. I'll see you in the next video.